We are live. We are live. We are live. How's everybody doing today? Man, let me tell you, it has been hot, hot, hot down here in Houston, Texas. And I will also tell you that the crappie bite has been pretty daggone good for the water temp, surface water temp to be in the 90s. Super Dave, what's up? What's going on, my man? I appreciate you always being here, man. It's just you just like a machine, brother. I really do appreciate you dropping all the links over there. Steve will be with us here in a little bit. We was having a little technical difficulty a little while ago getting connected. But guys, I'm gonna tell you something. The crappie bite has been really good, and also the bluegill bite has been fire. I've been out a couple times. Me and my Let me see if I can get Steve added in right here.
All right, I can
Can
hear you
can
now.
you
Yep.
you can hear me now?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Y'all just telling everybody about how hot it's been and how the crappie bite's been pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Even though it's hot, I mean water surface temp. I've seen 93 degrees surface water temp,
Oh wow. I
and
don't
these
think I've ever
fish,
seen it that hot.
yeah, it'll be 96 down here after a while.
Yeah.
We'll see 96 before long surface temp. The bluegill bite, man, it's just I'm fishing these deeper beds right now, and they're you know it's crazy how the bite is, man. It's sort of like crappie fishing on Lake Houston. I mean, you pull up to a bed, first few casts, man, you light them up. I've been getting really good aggressive hits.
Right.
Been using jigs tipped with either a crappie nibble, and I've been putting a little dirt up under my fingernail here lately too, using those just little bitty piece of red worm and tipping that jig with it just to add a little scent.
Right.
And the first few bites, man, it's been really aggressive. And but after that, man, it's uh it's time to move. They
Right.
just die off. You may get a few little pecks here, catch a few small
Yep.
fish, but the big ones they seem to shut down
Right.
after you catch a few. And I know that's strange to hear about bluegill doing that because they are very aggressive, especially when they're bedding. If something get in their bed, they usually go after it. What's going on, Slick?
Hey, Slick. Super
So,
day. What's happening?
those of you that are not on Facebook or have not joined or following me on Facebook, man, y'all are missing out on some of these raffles that I've been doing. And it's like I said before, those raffles, the only way I can do it to where it's organized is on Facebook. I can't do it on this live. I can't do it on YouTube. Facebook is the way to do it because I can update as the numbers are picked and payment is made. So we're gonna cut in here shortly, and we're gonna do pick the winner for that raffle.
Right.
There was 25 people that signed up for it, and we're gonna pick the winner. CMB, what's going on, man?
C and B. What up?
Forward,
Ford. What's up,
Sid,
Ford? Sid, what's happening? Hey, I
Murdoch's
said,
in the
how's the
house.
bite over there? I'm thinking about going to Ross Barnett. Make a trip down there.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah. I got time now, so I want to go out of state somewhere
Yeah,
for about 3 days, maybe.
yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get this thing. That's not what I wanted to do. Let me get back over here. Oh, that's right. I don't know why it went to that full screen for me. So, guys, this is just a random number generator that and you can see. Let me. Oh, you know what? I know why it's not showing right. Give me just a second. I'm not set up. I'm running behind as usual. Let me get this thing all set up so that I can have control over it. That's what happened. I'm gonna close that out. and then do it right. Let me see if I can do it right, towards I have control over it. I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of the way because I know some people. I've already had a couple people text me, ask me if I did the drawing already. So I want to go ahead and get this out of the way. Share screen, number generator. All right, now I can control it. Now you see this? I got one through. Oh, what happened? One through 25 selected right there. So good luck to all that joined. I got my list right here to make it easy of everybody that joined. And there ain't no mishaps on this one. Let's go ahead and we're gonna generate a number right here. Here we go. Good luck to everybody. Number 10, Dave Funtnote. Dave Funtnote is the winner. Number 10. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. So now I'm gonna tell you guys something. I'm going to do another raffle. The dates that are available for this raffle is the 1st of August and the 4th of August. So whenever Dave select his the date that he wants to go, that's when I'll do the second raffle. And whichever date he don't select, we'll put that next date up and do another raffle. Congratulations, Super Dave. Not Super Dave, but Dave Funtnote. I wish it was Super Dave. Come on down here and fish with me, Super Dave. Steve, you gonna hit that water in the morning or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. It's a
That's
little
what's up,
windy, but
man.
I'm gonna go try
Yeah.
to find some bluegill.
I'll tell you this: with the wind blowing the way it is, hey, it's a blessing. I'm gonna tell you now because it's been
Yeah.
hot.
Oh yeah.
Yep, yep. I'll tell you this: JR's in the house.
Hey,
Quitland,
JR.
Todd. I'm gonna give everybody shout outs. I seen Slap B a while ago. Crappie Catch TV. What's going on, my man? Rodney, that's a new name. Slick still with us. There's Slap B again. Yes, that breeze is nice, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yes, sir. So the hot colors that's been working for me, and I'm gonna tell you, these, I'm still amazed at how much these fish move. Uh, Lake Houston has 3 arms that feed it: Lucy's Bayou, the East Fork, and the West Fork. And there are times that I've been on a really good bite in the East Fork, and then there are times that you go over there and there ain't no fish there. And I don't know if they're just sitting down on the bottom or if they've really just moved. But what I've seen is Lucy Bayou can be super hot. And if it's hot, the East Fork is not that good. If
Oh,
the East Fork is hot, the West Fork and the Bayou is not that good.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And then you got the main lake that's it's been on and off. These fish, they travel a lot from what I'm seeing. And with live scope now, you can get down there and see if the fish are there or not. And yeah, I talked to a client today that I installed live scope on his boat. I did a trip where I dialed it in and we fished. He caught a limit and he went back out there and he said he got 2 bites. And I asked him how many spots did he fish. He said about 5. And 5 spots on Lake Houston is 95 to 99% of the time it's just not gonna cut it. There are times that I get out in that lake and I scan over every bit of 50, 40, 50, or 60 spots to try to find the fish. And I think it's like that on a lot of lakes. You know, Lake Houston is not that lake that you're gonna pull up and see a big old school of fish down there. Lake Conroe can be that way, but it's not often even on that lake. But it's still, the fish on Conroe still school a lot more than what they do on Houston. Houston, you pull up on a pile and see 5, 10, maybe 15 fish, you just did something. That don't mean that they're all gonna bite, but I just don't know why. But I've been saying that for several years, even before live scope, that these fish just do not school up on Houston. And before live scope, I was just going by me not catching, more than 2 to 5 fish off each little spot. And now since I got live scope and can see the fish down there, 10, 10 to 15 fish on a pile, that's an amazing pile for that day. And putting that work in, moving and searching is just what you have to do. So many people getting live scope that can't even read 2D or DI, SI, have no clue what a crappie looks like. It's a big help when you know how to read at least 2D and DI and SI. It's a big help. Uh, what does the eye feather? Did I miss it? I guess I missed that. Super Dave said I can't figure it out. Oh, it means he's watching. I don't see an eye feather. I don't know. I can't see that one. But who's been fishing? Somebody tell me who's been fishing. I know that I'm not the only one that's getting out here. Who's been fishing? Somebody post up a fishing report. Slap B, have you been out there? Super Dave, how was your weekend? I know you fished the weekend, so I know you've probably been out there. I was on Conroe again today. I snuck out. I actually had to do a install this morning, and got done pretty quick. And came home and picked up my little dinghy, and I went and beat up on some bluegill. I'm guessing that's what he guesses what it means. What's going on, kid folk? I sure do appreciate you joining us tonight. Super Dave said, I don't know. D Sauce in the house. What's going on, my man? Been a lot of babies caught today. Well, you got live scope. Yes, I went Sunday. It was fun, and we got a bunch of nothing of much size. You know, I've I've pulled up on a few piles and have seen, and it's a good thing to see these small fish. Don't ever take it that it's a bad thing. Those are future fish, years to come fish. And it's always good to see and catch small fish because that means that the fishery is doing good. Hey Mike, I'm gonna get with you uh on that GT54. Uh I'll holler at you on it, but I have not made a call on which one to get. But it's gonna be a GT54. But I had a couple people hit me up that had them brand new in the package that they just weren't using them. Rodney says, "Save me some fish." JR said going tomorrow to Lake Houston. Hope I can find some hungry crappie. There you go. Slabby said fish Clearwater Lake Sunday. That's a new word for me, Super Dave. You're going to have to help me out with that one. Devon say windy and cloudy in Louisiana. Crappie don't like that. Oh, they'll feed. They will feed. Been working on my boat for the past week. Yeah, I seen you put a new motor on there and a bunch of lights and stuff going on. Hopefully, you get out there and slime that thing up soon. Todd says, SK, do you see shells in or around red ear beds? Seen some couple outings ago. Just wondering if that's what I saw. Well, the water down here, Todd, is I can't see the beds. That it's not that clear. The Conroe water is pretty clear, but it's not that clear. From what I've seen, especially down here, the fish they just don't go that shallow to where you can see their beds on the lakes that I fish down here. And I have seen on some lakes where they do go up and spawn in super clear water and you can see them, but they don't do that often here. They don't do it often here. Crappie Crane says West Point Lake, Georgia is on fire. Slabs caught in deep flooded timber using natural colors. You'll find a group. There will be smaller fish on top with the slabs underneath them on timber. Fun day. I've sort of been seeing that a little bit too. And it's like I was saying a while ago. I mean, if you have live scope, you can target the bigger fish. It will take boat control. It does help to have your transducer on your troll motor, to where you can get that boat and get that boat in position to where that fish is at your target range, to where you can catch a specific fish, not just a fish. And it's something that I talk about a lot, and it's personal preference, however you want to do it. But if you want to be able to target a certain fish, getting that fish to your target range is very, very important. That's super cool, Crappie Crane, man. Stay on those fish, man. That's when you find a pattern like that, it's awesome. Fishing 14 says still catching bunch in Missouri in shallow water, stumps 6 to 10 foot, a lot of 10-inch crappie. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of 10 and a half, 10 and 3/4, 11, 12s, and some, every trip we've been getting on some 14, 15-inch fish. But we've been having been seeing a lot of up and comers. These all say they would come up and turn around, change colors, change profile, change weight, change action, do something.
Wow.
Them following the bait tells you that they want to eat it, but they just don't want to eat what you offering.
Right. Yeah, that happened to me. I just move and come back later.
Yep.
Because you're going to find some that want to eat.
That's right.
Yep.
Oh, Slab B says storming there.
Oh, man.
Says that his service is in and out.
Where's he at?
Tennessee? No, not Tennessee. Alabama.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's right.
Yeah. He's over there with Richard Jean. And me and you was just talking about him today. Fish the tournaments. Aaron, yeah. I was going to call him Abel, but I know it ain't Abel.
Oh, yeah, Mississippi and Alabama, I see the storms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've been having storms every day here in Dallas-Fort Worth, just pop-ups.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I got rained on one day. I was like, man, that feels good. Just got done with it.
I think yesterday got 3 inches of rain.
You know,
The last couple of days they said 5 inches of rain. I'm like, man,
yeah, I don't want that much, but them little showers, man, I
yeah.
welcome them with open arms. Because by the time they hit, the temp done hit, 95 to 100. Them little
Going
showers
tomorrow
cool
in
you off.
DFW. All right, good luck.
Yep. What part Louisiana? Yeah, Devon's in Louisiana too. Still easy to catch 50 to 100 easy, but good size here and there.
Yep, a buddy of mine, he sent me a text yesterday. He said he was on Joe Pool, caught 100 fish, 20 keepers.
Wow.
I was like, that's pretty good for Joe Pool.
Do we have live scope?
Yeah, yeah.
But how do you
Just,
catch that many small fish if you got live
just
scope?
on a whole tree, I guess. I don't know.
Man.
Yeah,
And the thing is, usually those small fish gonna take that bait deep,
yep, yep.
and I see that a lot of times I'll poke the eye out, from the inside, and it's just,
They're more
I try not to
aggressive.
catch the small. They are definitely a
Yeah,
lot more aggressive. But to catch 80 to 20,
yeah, yeah.
something,
Like
yeah,
5 to 1.
he should have
Yeah,
made some changes.
yeah. I told him to try the other end of the lake,
Yeah. Slap B says fished Clearwater Lake Sunday. Had a thermocline 20-foot fish holding on timber around 12 to 15.
Man.
Had to put it on their nose, but they would hammer it. He said, I don't like summer fishing. Have I mentioned that?
Yeah, they get
I'll
finicky
tell
in the
you,
summer.
yeah, I like summer over the spawn. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that. I'd rather have summer over the spawn. Southern Louisiana, 45 miles north of New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
I can't pronounce that. Tingapaha Parish, maybe?
Mhm. Cool.
What's going on, Mr. Jesse?
Hey, Jesse, how's it going, man?
I'm going to say we've been getting rain for about a week.
Yeah. Yep. It's all that stuff leaving Texas. It's hitting them.
Yep. Yep. You're right about that,
Yeah.
Slappy. He's been
Yeah.
doing really, really well in those tournaments here
Yeah.
lately.
He's going to go at I talked to him yesterday. Bracket Showdown. Lake Erling, Arkansas is next.
Super cool. Yep. You're right about that,
Yeah.
JR. JR said those showers cool you off for 5 minutes. Then when the sun pop right back out, it's like a sauna.
Yep.
Yep. I want to say love summer fishing over the spawn myself,
Yep.
without a
Who won
doubt.
the drawing? I missed it.
Dave Fontenot.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, he's fished with me 3 times already, I
Oh, cool.
believe. Yeah.
How many spots did he
Since
buy? 2?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he
cool.
did 2 spots.
Yeah.
Maybe 3. One. Well, I see 2. I think he may
Okay.
have just did 2.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yep.
Stormed here in Madison about an hour ago.
2 a.m. Said another round coming 2 a.m.
Man.
Has rain last week and a half. Yep. Man, Slabby said, man, I put a hurting on him this past spawn. A lot of big fish. It's on fire for me, but still don't like it either.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's one of the only good things there. They are big. They get a lot bigger.
Yep. They put that weight on with
Yep.
the eggs. Crappie Crane says the umbrella extra large is 9 foot of shade that makes it bearable on the water during the sunny days. You know what I don't like about that sport umbrella is those stupid sides that they got on there that you can't take off. That's the most retarded thing. They could have easily put a zipper on that deal to where you can take it off.
What is it? The thing that?
It's an umbrella, but on the sides of it, it got 2 sides that drape down
Oh,
that
wow.
you can tie down to your boat. But
Oh,
you know, they should have let that be an option for the consumer, whether they
Right.
want that on there or not. But either way, that's why I didn't buy it. But I just bought a big umbrella for my boat, and it works well
Yeah.
without the sides.
Ronnie Harris, what's happening, man?
Yep, August is probably my worst month. Well, it's been hot last month. That was June. It's been
Yep.
hot July, and it's only gonna get hotter in
Yep.
August.
We got 100 plus the next 10 days, so
Oh wow.
that'll run us to the 22nd.
I will say this though, you get consecutive days just like that, the weather's stable. If
Right.
you got hot weather, that means you got a high pressure or something sitting right on top of you, and those fish gonna go crazy. I'm
Right.
telling you, we had with that, a couple weeks ago when we had that stretch of like 400-degree days back to back. Those fish bit awesome. They bit awesome. Todd says, SK, what's your water temp in Texas? I've seen 93.
Man.
It's been starting, early morning. It's been starting off 85 to 88 and been running up to uh, 90 to, 93. 93 is the hottest that I've seen so far, but there is some 96-degree water temp coming soon on Lake Houston. Fishing 14 says, Crappie waiting for your boat to get on lake so they can enjoy the shade. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right about that. They will definitely go into your boat
Yep.
without a doubt. Torque, what's going on, my man?
Hey, Tark.
I was over there beating up them old bluegill on your lake today. Fishing by the numbers, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's happening, Will?
How'd your bluegill trip go the other day? All right, Rodney, appreciate you joining us, man.
Hey, Rodney.
Todd says we have 85 to 89 water tip here. Oh, wow, that's
Oh,
hot for
wow.
way up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
What's the max depth on the lake you're fishing over there, Todd? Yeah, I think that's why Lake Houston gets up so hot.
What's the max depth at Lake Houston?
42 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember
Cropper.
last time out what the water temp was. Let me see. 80.
Okay, so he says the sides of the sport brother can be clipped up inside and out of the way. Okay. I didn't see that. I guess if I would have read the instructions, I don't even know if it came with instructions. I probably would have seen that. But I just bought another big umbrella. It's working out great.
83 degrees. That was 3 weeks ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What lake?
Bardwell. It's probably
What's
got
the max?
50 something foot of water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it probably gets around 50 by the dam.
Yeah.
This was in about 16 foot of water.
Yep.
Mid lake. Yeah, we were going just looking and we found there was no structure there. It was kind of a drop off, and the crappie was just laying on the bottom. I would say probably 500 crappie. It was
Wow.
so tight you really couldn't even see the size. So you would just drop your jig there, drag it, you'd catch one. Drag it one after another.
Huh.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. They just
Yeah.
were in that area.
Yeah. Yeah. I see them on the bottom here quite often too, but they don't. I've never seen a school like that.
Yeah.
I could target each fish on the bottom, but was there a thermocline over there?
No.
Wow.
No. Let me see. Yeah, I can try to show it.
Yeah. Slab B, they
I'll see this up.
let me see if I can blow it up.
Yeah. Yeah, all on
Oh, it's
that
a
bottom.
video.
That's all crappie right there. See them?
Oh yeah, I see them
I'm
popping up.
messing with that jig. My line's in there, and I'm just bouncing it.
Oh yeah, I see you lying too.
Yep. Yeah, on nothing but crappie. It's kind
That's
of
crazy.
crazy. Yeah. Yep. Nothing but crappie.
Yeah.
And I don't know, no structure. They just there's something there, you
Was it
know.
a hump? Was it on a hump
No,
or a
just
ledge or?
a little drop off. It wasn't even
Yeah.
that. The incline wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Usually you'll see sand bass on there and stuff.
Right. Yep. Yep.
There was a little bait around there. Maybe that's why.
Yeah. You know, my last trip out, I was on top of a fish and I was telling my clients, yeah, don't even worry about trying to drop on that one. That's a white bass. But he dropped down there anyway, set the hook on the fish, get up to the top. It's a big old crappie. I'm talking about this fish is down there. He's just turning.
Oh
I
man.
mean, acting just like a white bass, but it was a crappie.
Yeah, I'll find that sometimes too. Like that ain't a
Yeah.
crappie, and you just mess with them, and then you're like,
Yeah.
it is a crappie.
Right. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, during the spawn slab B, they you find them in an area one day, the next day they're gone.
Right.
But I'm finding that even this summer they're doing that. I'm talking about vacating a complete area. It's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of times they'll move like 100 yards or whatever.
Yeah. D Saw says where you found your bigger fish in the water.
Yeah,
Now, you know, D Saws, man, there ain't no one thing that I can tell you, man. It's just get out there and put those units to work. If you don't make changes, dude, you're not going to be consistent. Consistently catching crappie, any species of fish require you making changes, and that includes moving.
yeah. Certain lakes have a lot of smaller fish. I've noticed. Certain lakes
Yeah,
don't. I've been to some lakes. I've caught 50 crappie and not even one throwback. You know what I mean? And then some places you go, it's 10 to 1.
yeah,
It's it's kind of, but the fish are more bunched up. There'll be 50 fish on and you're trying to target a couple fish, and them little ones keep getting you.
yeah. George Baker's in the house.
And it's crazy. You'll catch one, a small one. As soon as you drop in the water, you see him on live scope going right back to that brush pile.
Yep,
It's like
yep,
a radar.
yeah,
You can throw him 20 feet away. He'll dart right back to that brush pile.
yeah. You know that's something that I've did for years is toss the fish away from the pile.
Yep.
And if you toss a fish, say for instance right now, if you got live scope, you catch that fish and you just toss him right back to where you can see him on your live scope. He darts back to that
Yep.
pile. So it's been a habit of mine. Is I always flip my fish to the back side of the boat,
Right.
and you know they can still gonna go back to that pile, but by the
Yeah.
time they get there, they're nice and smooth and
Right.
getting back to the pile without rushing into it,
Yeah.
alerting other fish.
A lot of times they'll bite again because I've seen people break off, drop
Yep,
another jig, and catch that same fish.
same fish
So,
with the jig in his
yep,
mouth. Yep.
yep. Some people say, "Oh, a fish won't bite again for a day." I think if they're hungry,
Yep. If it's feed time, it's
right?
game on.
Yep.
George Baker said that if you hadn't hit that thumbs up, close out the chat, go back and hit it,
Yeah.
and come on back.
I'm gonna do mine right now.
Appreciate you, George.
Please, just go straight through.
Torque. Oh, that's right. You're out of town. I forgot about that. I'll be back home in about a week.
All right.
Home for good. That's what's up, man. Well, you safe travels to you, Torque. Ever been on Port Liberty? I've never been to Port Liberty. I haven't.
I never
I
have
haven't
either.
been to Port Liberty. Fish Bite number says caught over 100. Found some new beds. Only kept 30 nice size filletters.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I caught a few small fish today. And it's like I was saying a while ago, you know, when you first pull up to that those beds, they'll usually be some very aggressive good fish there. And after you catch, 2 or 3, sometimes 4, the smaller fish take over.
Right.
But catching over 100 bluegill on any trip is a great day.
Oh yeah.
No slack outdoors. What's going on, my man? So he been catching some nice ones. Now that we have warmer temps, water temp in the low 70s. He's in Colorado. Fish are starting to group up on timber in 20 plus feet. Natural colors are working best. Y'all got any thermocline over there? I doubt that yet, but very possible. Just being over there. No slack at those I've been catching on brown panfish magnets. So small, but that's what they like. How many of them panfish magnets you go through on a trip, Devon? Oh wow, 60 feet in places.
Oh
Okay.
man. 34 likes. I just saw.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. It, Crappie Day even says hit that thumbs up. Slap B say learn how to read your graph. It don't lie, without a doubt.
Yeah.
You gotta trust your graph.
Has anyone here used perspective viewing live scope for bluegill? I was just curious what you thought about it. So I'm going to do it, but I haven't done it yet. I'm just curious. I've seen videos, but
Yeah, I've seen people use live scope for bluegill, but
yeah, in that perspective mode, you know.
yeah, I've never seen nobody use perspective.
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen beds on perspective, but
yeah,
I've never seen nobody use it to fish for 'em.
right. They say you can actually throw your jig and see it on perspective, dropping in them right in the bed.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh?
but
Yeah,
then
I
they
had.
say it's only good to a certain depth. That's what I
Oh,
was curious
really?
about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I've always heard is you don't have depth perception. So,
yeah, but you can see that jig going down.
uh-huh.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yep. Yes, sir. But man, I'm gonna tell you, Steve, that blue shiner has been doing a number, man. I'm telling you,
Oh
that blue
man, that's good.
shiner, it's been doing really well. That black magic, uh, pearl's been stepping up. Hot white some days. What other color I've been dropping?
Does
Uh,
it depends on clouds, sunny or no?
you know, the little rain that we've been getting, and some days I go out there, you can see that water has a little cloud to it.
Yeah,
And when it's like that, they tend to been hitting that pearl pretty good. Uh, but like right now, my last trip out there, I mean, that water, I just it looks like Conroe almost.
right.
It's just unbelievable how clear that water is in Lake Houston. I've never seen it like that. Not on Lake Houston. Can't call it a mud hole no more.
Right.
Super Dave just put up a link right here, guys, to the Facebook group, and this is where we've been doing those raffles. And to those of you that can't afford to pay for a full trip, I'll tell you, it's the luck of the draw. But hey, it could help you get out there on that water and pick up some good bag of fish. And
Yeah.
if you have live scope, I can for sure help you with using your live scope on your own boat.
Yeah, one of the customers you had on the boat, he ordered some plastics the other day, and I was talking to him, and he said, "Yeah," he said he had live scope, and after he went on a trip with you, he learned so much, and now it's just putting it to work. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
never
that's
even
super
thought
cool.
about doing certain stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, to
that's
see
really
it
cool.
hands on, that's what it takes
Right.
sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
because we can talk about it on here forever, but to
Right.
actually see it,
When you see it in
yeah,
action.
yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Darian.
What's going on, Darian? And one of the biggest things that is one of the first things that I tell my clients: the word jigging, the meaning of the word jigging, just leave that on the bank. Don't even bring it in my boat because we gonna go jigging, but it's not the jigging that you're thinking about.
Yeah,
And 99.9% of the time, uh, we're basically holding that jig still. Well, let me say 95% of the time, we're basically holding that jig
Mhm.
still. And a lot of people want to get out there and they want to bounce the rod and make the jig bounce up and down on the screen, but that's just not what they want. That's not what they want. No Slack Outdoor says it's amazing how shads show up right after the water heats up. I've been starting my trips off early fishing shallow stumps. As sun gets up higher, I go deeper. That sounds like my routine. Scent and various jig sizes and colors are key, without a
Yep.
doubt. I totally agree. Sound like a day on Lake Houston.
Yep.
SK, I throw them far as I can from this spot, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Crappie Cat says, SK, I'll be back on that salt water Monday through Wednesday, offshore and inshore. Oh, super cool,
Oh,
man.
cool.
You dragging your boat down here?
That's cool.
Slabby says, I haven't, Steve. I've
About
thought
the
about it.
perspective. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna do it, and I'll do some videos.
yeah. Thanks, Chuck. You're not late. You got here. That's all that matters.
Yep.
We're all good. Hopefully, you are also. Thanks for coming. The one say I still have my original panfish magnet kit I bought over 10 years ago. They don't tear up like folks say. They so small you can't use the bait keeper, which I don't use anyway. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have a use for a bait
Yeah.
keeper at all. I totally agree. Fishing by the number says I use live scope for them in forward mode just to see the beds.
Yeah.
I can see the jig and all the fish in the beds. Super cool. That's on forward mode though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank God for my boat. I heard they not doing much on the bank here. Yeah, man. Even if you got a boat, some days, I go out there and I'm like, man, where did these fish go? And you have to use that boat
Yep.
to uh to find those fish. Shimano man, what's going on, man? We really do appreciate you joining us. Jason says, "Hi fellas, first time here, enjoying it. Thanks for doing this. Awesome."
Cool, Jason. Welcome.
And I sort of overlooked that we could have new people here. We are live, so if you have any questions that you need help with, or maybe even a comment on something that would make us better, be sure to toss that comment in that post a comment box down there and hit that little arrow so it'll post.
Yep.
We'll be more than happy to put it on and discuss it. Chuck says, "Hey SK and Steve, do you guys know anything about Palestine out of your state?"
Yeah. Hit me up, Lake Palestine. Hit me up,
Yeah, I've
Chuck.
never, I've
Either
never,
email or on Facebook. I'll give you some good pointers. I
yeah,
fished it a lot.
yeah, I've never fished it. Roadhog, what's going on, my man? Thanks for joining us.
What's up, Roadhog?
Devon says, "SK, have you been to Turkey Leg Hut?" We were just talking on the trail. Me and Steve were just talking about that
Yep.
today.
Yep.
No, I hadn't been to Trill Burger yet. I have never been to Turkey Leg Hut. Don't have a desire to go stand in that line, but I
Yeah,
have
I've
ate some
been.
food from there.
Yeah, I've been to Turkey Leg Hut. Pretty good. I got
Yeah,
lucky. I was telling SK it was drizzling, and I got in about 5-10 minutes.
yeah,
But Troberg, I saw Mike Tyson was over there, boosting it up. But they say the lines around the block.
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
can't
So
do that.
there's a rapper, Bun something, Bun B,
Bun
or
B. Yeah,
yeah, that
yeah.
started it. $16 a meal.
Right. Slick. When we gonna do a YouTube video, we gotta set that up. Hey
Oh, that'd
man,
be
hit me
cool.
up. Yeah, hit me up.
We need to do a get together. We've been talking about it a while.
Man, we've
In the
been
next
talking about
couple of
well
weeks, we're
right
going to set
now.
a date.
No, we can
September.
set a date, but not in the sun. Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
it.
September. We'll do September, and
It's
it'll
too hot
probably
right
be
now.
on probably Conroe. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll set up. We can get some Airbnbs, maybe, or some cabins at a lake.
yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. Does Conroe have cabins or no?
No,
Yeah.
no, no. They
We'll
want
figure
you to go
something
to
out.
they want you to go to the coast. That's just
Yeah.
the lakes down here. All they want to do is jet ski
Right.
and do wakeboard stuff. Par says, just appreciate you guys. Thanks. Thank you for joining in and thanks for the compliment.
Yeah.
Miss Stephanie, you're not late. Having a tooth issue. Just woke up. Uh-oh.
Uh,
That can hurt.
I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, that can hurt. See, it says, SK, do you not use forward mode? Yes, that's all I use. That's all I use, see it.
I tried down one time, never again.
Yeah, I mean, I think down will work great if you
Yeah.
fish in 40 or 50 foot of water.
Mhm.
Uh, I have used it some in 20 to 30 foot of water, and it did okay, but not. It's just not live scope.
Right.
You can see your jig, you can see the fish, but the definition's just not there.
Hey, Stephanie.
D Saw say you got to get that off his checklist. Well, hit me up, man. We'll make it happen.
Yeah. Is he in the Houston area?
Nah, he's in Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah, toothache and earache just ain't no
Oh, yeah.
fun, without a doubt, at
Oh,
all.
yeah. They're about the same pain wise.
Yep.
I had an earache one time. Oh man, that shit was no joke.
Oh, you right. You know what, Payne? I forgot all about that place over there. Uh, but I hear that you got to leave a leg and an arm over there.
Expensive.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. I'm gonna have to stop. They sent word by a guy that visited over there quite often to tell me to stop by there, and I just haven't. So one of these days I'm gonna stop in there and talk to him. It's set up really nice over there, but you know I hear it's pretty expensive.
Right.
See, it says that's all that he uses. Just thought I missed something.
No,
Yeah, no,
we were talking about perspective.
yeah,
Yeah. For bluegill, if anyone was
right.
using it.
Jason says, "Do you use beetle spins?" Back in the day, I used them a lot. There's a lake down here that's fairly shallow, got a lot of grass in it, and 10, 12 years ago, back when I used to hit it really hard, 15 years maybe, I used beetle spins a lot over there, and they work great. And I'm talking about a limit pretty quick. And beetle spins work great, but it got to be the right lake. D-Saw says Slick and Super Dave, the real MVPs. They hear every week, without a doubt. Yep. JR says there's Airbnbs and VR. What's that? VR.
Vacation rental, something. Yeah, it's just another word.
Yeah.
Vacation rentals, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they got them on Conroe.
Okay.
Squid, you the man with all that loot. Get up there and lose some of that money. I'm poor broke boy.
Oh, did you find a GT54?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, because a lot of people bought them packages and using the 54.
Right. Fishing 14 says down is cool sometimes. Yeah, I mean I could if I fish deeper water, I could make it work. I could make it work. Uh-oh, said whole side of a face is swollen.
Yeah.
I call it a poor woman's face, facelift with lips fillers, one side at a time. Yes, it hurts so bad. Yeah. Uh, they got what is that stuff called? It numbs it really good. I forget what it's called for your toothache. It
Wow.
works pretty good. The best thing to do is go to the doctor though.
Yeah.
Go to the dentist. Make sure that you don't have an infection.
Yeah. Yep. Especially then you have to get root canal when that root gets. Yeah, that's what they say.
Yep.
That's where the pain comes from, the infection part.
Infection. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Need some antibiotics.
Yep.
What kind of boat do you guys have?
I got a Stratus 20-foot bass boat. Um, yeah, live scope. I run Lowrance for mapping, side scan. I got power poles, paddles. Yeah, it's right here. You could let me flip this thing around.
Oh yeah, you got your boat in the shop, right?
Yeah, there's my baby right there.
Yes,
It's
yeah,
keeping me
buddy.
company.
Yeah, Steve got his boat fixed up really nice.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I like the speed part of it.
Yeah.
Yep. And I have a Dargle Scout. My boat's really for made for shallow water, saltwater fishing, drift fishing, but it works out pretty good for crappie also.
Yeah, Ambasol. That's what it is.
Yeah. Orangeville is the one I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, them root canals ain't no joke either.
Man. Dentist period. Just going to get clean. Them digging in your gum.
Yep.
I mean, it's SK has the umbrella effect boat control in the wind. Yes. I'm having to run my troll motor hotter
Okay.
to hold on the brush piles for sure, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And don't tilt it. If I have to tilt it any, it's a kite.
Right.
Just a kite for sure.
It's like
But I'm gonna tell you, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you now. With these 100-degree days, I'm gonna have that umbrella. I don't care about that boat control. I'll run that. That old eternal lithium battery will charge that old Minn Kota. Oh, speaking of Minn Kotas, I might have a couple troll motors for sale here after a while when they release this new one. So I'll post up. I still have my previous Minn Kota. Worked great. No problems with it. It's remote control. And then I got the Ultera now that I'm probably going to upgrade to the new Ultera that's coming out. So I'll probably have both of the troll motors for sale. I got to get some help to pay for the new one. Conroe does have cabins. Yes, sir. They do. I didn't know they had cabins. Plenty of them at that. Where at?
Probably some private stuff.
Yeah, it gotta be, but I never knew them to have cabins. I know they got the Airbnb stuff. You see, don't forget the heavy pliers. That's funny. Miss Bertha's in the house. Thank you for joining us. Oh yeah, that Dr. Tishner. Yep, works great on toothaches. But you have to mix it with warm water because it's too strong. Yep. 4 weeks to get into a dentist here in Southern. Oh wow,
man,
that's crazy.
Do they have emergency rooms for dental stuff?
Yeah, man. Whitney was good. Steve's jigs put them in the boat.
Oh, cool.
One morning. Thanks, Steve. Gonna
Yeah,
order some more.
Ways.
Okay.
Yeah, he went to Lake Whitney. I think it was last.
You know the colors. Yeah. That's super cool right there. Torque says Piney Shore Resorts, Margarita Resort have them all. So I'm gonna have to write that down.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have to check on that.
That's cool. And last
Ken
week's
was,
giveaways. Did we have a live last week?
yeah.
Yeah, I did 2 giveaways. If you send me a message, send it again. Because I looked today and I couldn't find nothing. I was going to pack some up. Send me a
Uh,
reminder message. I'll go back on the video and get the names again too.
yeah, I'm behind. I got where is it at? Kit during one. This is back 621. The ladies won, Miss Bertha and Miss Stephanie. I still got to get their hand ties together. Piney Shore Resort and Margaret. I've never even heard of them places.
Margaritaville.
That sounds fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. A couple days down there, we can get together, fry some fish,
Yeah,
just talk. I'll bring a bunch of baits. I'll give away for free.
cool. Oh, Stowaway got cabins too? What? I guess I'm just lost on Conroe. I didn't know that. I've only been to Stowaway once, so I don't. I just didn't pay. I guess I didn't pay attention to it. I've thought about the pliers. That's funny. It- Devon said, "Where's LBG? He's been having to work.
Yeah.
Gotta get them bills paid."
He went to Alaska for a little over a week.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys noticed, he was posting some salmon, halibut. What else did he catch?
Card.
Yeah, cod. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Ronnie says, in your opinion, or someone on chat, what is best Chanel to use? Rayon, regular, etc. There is so many different kinds to tie with.
His personal preference. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of it's hard to get, so if you get some,
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is the availability of it.
yeah,
But it's like Steve said though, man. I mean, that just find stuff that you like,
yeah,
and and you know, it really goes back to, I say get stuff that you like, but just get a bunch of different stuff and let the fish tell you what they want.
yeah.
That's the best way to do it.
I know people that fished with 2 colors and that's it, and they were confident with it and they did good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can spend some money quick.
BRTP.
Yeah, you can spend some money quick on that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a rabbit hole. Tying
Yeah.
jigs is a
Yeah.
rabbit hole. Everybody want to know why I'm using plastics, man, because I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you now. That box right there, man, I can't tell you. There's probably a couple $1,000s worth of stuff in it. Easy. I mean, you can get, and you spend not spending a whole bunch of money on each little stuff, but you, by the time you make an order, you done spent 60, 70, 80, $100.
Yeah.
And you're always seeing new stuff. So I took a break from tying. I'm a plastic man now. Steve hooked me up. What's going on, BRTP? New update for GPS map, Echo Maps, and GLS. You're right. You're right. I hadn't did my update yet, but I need to do it. Thank you, Miss Stephanie, for being patient. Yeah, I've been on the grind trying to get caught back up. After this week, I'll be pretty much caught up back to my regular schedule. Lake Houston Retreat on Lucy's has many houses. Yep,
Oh, okay.
I know about them. I forgot about them, but Sid says at Ronnie Harris, I like New Age and Rayon. There you go.
Some of the tinsel is pretty good too.
Yep.
If you like a flash,
Yeah, I got a bunch of different kinds.
Yeah.
Squiddo, Piney Shores has boat ramp and slips. Also fish cleaning
okay.
table.
Where's that on?
Piney Shores.
on
Yeah, that got to
Conroe?
be Conroe. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think that there was a boat ramp on Lake Conroe that had a cleaning station.
Hmm.
It's just like Lake Houston, the one and only clean boat ramp that has a cleaning station is Waterside.
Hmm.
Waterside Marina. It's the only one. Ronnie Harris.
Hey, Ronnie.
Parr says drink the Dr. Tishner's. Says drink it. Roadhog. Tika told me I won some baits last week. I had drank a few sodas and fell asleep on the couch. You on the late show, man. We'd have made it to another live, man. We're gonna put them back in the I'm just kidding. Miss Merchant said, no, don't drink the Dr. Tishner's. You're gonna be drunk. Tim says the biggest thing is tie it and get it wet.
Yep,
Can't catch her from the couch. That's right.
that's a fact.
Without a doubt. Coosy, what's going on, man?
Hey, Kusi.
Well, fellas, just getting home from work. Had a special gift at my door. Old Trex Quest. How did you get
Okay.
that?
Yeah, I think they got released already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let me check. Check. Yeah, I think
Congratulations, man.
that one came out first.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to get used to them crazy names that it came out with.
Yeah,
What's the name of the one I want? It's not.
Riptide. No.
Yeah, it's not.
Riptide something.
Yeah, it's some crazy name. It's just the updated Ultera.
Yep.
Rotohawk says, Steve, please set up a cricket trap for me out there. They are my favorite for brim fish.
Okay, I never used cricket, so
That's LBG favorite bait for bluegill. Yeah, I forget the name. It's a crazy name that they got for that one, that the Ultera now. Well, Steve, we've crossed the hour mark,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I need to.
Quest.
Did they release it already?
No, I don't see it yet.
Kusi got them hook up. That got the hook up over
Okay.
there. JR says, SK, the second house around the point as you leave Waterside was a Airbnb, but don't know if it still is. It's the one that they've been updating the dock. Okay, okay. I figured that because I've been seeing a bunch of different people there. I figured that that's what they were doing. I don't know the people that own it, but I'm gonna try to figure it. Find out. Because I still get people from out of town that always ask me, and I've referred some of them to the retreat over there. But it's
Yeah,
like I say, that place is very expensive. It's nice, but it's expensive.
yeah,
They got a you know nice little setup going over there.
yeah.
Super Dave dropped the email and my contact for any of you guys that might want to get out on the boat with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all something else funny. This morning I did an install, right? It was just a 106, nothing but a 106, no live scope, no nothing on the console. So I get this thing all set up, hit the power button, Gorman pops up. I got a big old smile on my face. Then this thing goes into simulation. And I'm gonna tell you something. I've never put a Gorman in simulation, demo. It was in started up in demo mode. I've never, ever messed with that adjustment. So I had to sit there and look puzzled, and then he whooped out his phone. I whooped out my phone, and we there searching to figure out how to get this thing off demo. It was pretty easy, but when it's something that don't require me to mess with it, I don't mess with it. So that was something I wanted to bring up tonight. I got a good laugh out of it, and I'm not a fiddler. and I feel that's what keep my unit looking crisp. Other than what the thermocline takes away, but if you don't know what you're messing with on these units, don't mess with it. I want to bring that up and let everybody know. And we're gonna wait on Steve to come back, and I think we're gonna call it a night, y'all. We don't see
Yeah,
any more questions.
I went and got another water.
Yeah, I need one too. It's been warm.
Yeah, my shop is saying 90 degrees, but it don't feel that bad in here.
Oh, okay. Well, Steve, that's about all I got. I ain't seen any new questions pop up. Uh, I'm not gonna do a giveaway tonight because I got several that I got to get caught
Yeah, I
up
got to get
on.
them other ones. We'll do some next week.
Yeah, yeah, we'll do some next week.
Yeah, I got
But
to tie it.
congratulations again to Dave Fontnote.
Yep.
Uh,
Congrats.
and those of you that follow me on Facebook, I wish I could do it to where we can do it on YouTube or do it on the live, but it's just not possible to do it and keep it organized. So as soon as I get in contact with Dave and he picks either the first or the fourth, I will do a second raffle on on that the date that he don't pick.
Yeah.
But as always, I thank you guys for coming tonight. We'll be back on the 2 hour deal coming up later on. Coming soon. I just need to get this week over with. Uh, because 4 a.m. rolls around pretty quick.
Yeah.
Uh, but if you don't have anything else, Steve, we'll
No, I'm
we'll,
good.
we'll
Yep.
call it.
All
All
right.
right, guys. We'll be back next week. And as always, same time, same flavor.
Take care.
Peace out.